Hey there, gang. Welcome back to the Tavern at the Nexus of Everything, and welcome back to Abhaile. We're excited to be back telling stories for you all this evening, and hope you're having a great week. Before we get into it tonight, we want to take care of a couple of announcements real quick. First, a huge shout out to Impassible Creations, home of super soft, vibrant, and unique handmade dice bags, as well as pillows, stickers, and their amazing, super awesome reusable initiative trackers. Check out their whole collection, inspired by various flora and fauna from the fantasy world, and some of your favorite spells, like this, the insanely beautiful, super vibrant Wall of Water. Check them out today at impassiblecreations.com. Second, a big thank you to Ellie over at Perlaria on DeviantArt. She hooked us up with a lovely drawing of, I don't know, maybe a new addition to the party? Yeah, you'll have to wait and see. But check out her work. It's pretty fantastic. You can find her link in the description below. We also want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when our new episodes air. If you can, share it with your friends. We've got a special high-level team-based PvP episode planned for when we hit 50 subscribers, featuring our team from Abhaile pitted up against some of the toughest, meanest, most chaotic little goblins in the tavern. So be sure to spread the word. And for those of you who've hung with us from the start, tuning in every week, we're trying our hardest to improve our video quality. So this is for you. Roll that damn intro. When last we left off, our party of heroic heckraisers found themselves in the oddly abandoned hamlet of Nikaranu. The friends they'd made over the previous day vanished, nowhere in sight. Investigations led to delving deep below the humble abode, down a ladder and into the unknown. Through the Vale, they found themselves in an odd ruin, impossibly placed. Austrian architecture ravaged by time, covered in dust and neglect. As the party scoured these ancient and impossible halls, they found odd artifacts left behind. A locked book, an immovable rod, a statue figurine, a second. They faced strange, improbable foes. A shadow formed into the shape of a dragonborn knight. Further in, concealed within an otherworldly fog, they were attacked again. A powerful practitioner of the magical arts assailed the party, joined by constructs made of shattered shards of glass. Shalla nearly perished in the fight, but at long last, this shade, too, was brought low. Finishing their explorations, they brought the three now spider figurines together atop a strange contraption. With their powers combined, a black orb appeared before them, similar to the one being made by Anna for Shalla. As Shalla claimed the orb in her hand, the room filled with thick black smoke, and our heckraisers opened their eyes, finding themselves back in the dining room, back in Nikaranu. And that's where we'll pick back up.
Okay, who dosed our food? That was weird. You all remember that, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go check out this dragon. I'm gonna go check out this dragon to see if I see anything resembling what we saw before.
Gotcha. And Scylla, what was that you said?
Yeah, I said to reassure that it happened. I kind of reach into my pack. Can I grab that decorative knife I found?
Oh, heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, it's a dope looking knife. Like, it's got like a really cool gold,
Oh, yeah, it's
gold cross guard and an ivory handle. I mean, it's dope. Um, you could probably repurpose it, you know, if you found somebody that was talented in such ways. Um, Corvin, you want to give me a investigation roll?
Certainly.
Heck yeah.
19.
19, solid.
Mm.
Yeah, this dragon statue that's carved almost entirely out of obsidian. It's really crazy. Um, the details and the clean lines that they've been able to work into this really brittle, fragile glass. You can see it's not perfect. You can see tool marks on it where they've used stone or other tools to chip away at the glass, but it's sure something, and there's definitely a huge level of skill that went into making it. And it sits exactly as you guys remember it on this small curio table, you know, maybe 3 foot in diameter, circular, with a black tablecloth on it that's starched and matches the statue almost. You lift it up, the cloth, and there is in fact no trapdoor beneath it.
It was all an illusion.
Well,
That brings me back to who drugged our food.
drugged your food, but there's a dagger sitting there.
right.
I didn't say I had to
Flip
make
it.
sense. It's just a theory. There's no bad ideas in a brainstorm.
Shalla will just be sitting there kind of looking at her, looking at the whispering veil, gazing into it, and
Oh, so we're starting off like a serial killer. I love it.
hey, it looks cool.
I think the magic words are Mekaleka Hi, Mekahini Ho.
Just wait until she starts talking to it, guys.
Oh yes,
Is she gonna start calling it her precious?
maybe.
That's up to her.
Man.
I'm not judging, I'm just asking. All right, so guys, what the hell was that? Can anyone give me any kind of explanation at all? Trapdoor's gone. We have a knife. How did we get back here? What is going on? Anyone have any ideas? Any theories?
Anna might be able to tell us.
It's our house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about that bedroom door? Are we still terrified of the bedroom door from before?
Ah, well. But as you say that, this door opens, and in walks Anna, short-statured, kind of hobbles along like normal. She looks at all of you as she enters with a little bit of there's a smile on her face, just a little hint of one that you can see through the folds of age. She hobbles over and stands next to the table here by you, Vargo.
Sorry.
Quite an eventful morning, yes?
Very much so.
Can I narrow his eyes and lean away a little bit?
I just
Corvin
kind of leave the
goes.
dagger on the table.
Corvin looks at her and goes, "Tell me, woman, what do you know about this?
It's a very
Why?
broad question, isn't it?
Well, you obviously see the items that we have, so you know we've been in the night to the air quotes basement. Why is it that there was a trap door underneath the dragon and now there is one gone? What magic is this?
Don't. Let me ask you a question in return, my obtuse young friend. Dreams have power, yes?
But not power to manifest. Look at the
So, like,
knife.
on-
Look at her orb.
She catches your eye, Scylla, and her eyes are almost like fathomless pits of knowing. Dreams have power. They have a power unlike magic. Shared dreams hold a power that you can nary imagine. She's standing, but she's almost eye level with you all because she's just,
Old and short.
beat down. Yeah, Grandma been rode hard and put away wet.
Grandma got around.
Hey, you see how many kids are around here? She motions her hands all around her, like outstretched, and she just kind of pivots a little bit, swaying on her hips, and below the ground, a malevolent force of darkness courses through the lands of this world like veins of shadow, connected like a spider's web across great distances. It corrupts in its own unique ways. And it's unique because it's a darkness that we created, fabricated by our unbridled ambition. It knows us, and it hunts. But when you understand a thing, you gain power over it. Many have wandered into its maw, failing to understand. You hold relics of some of these people now. She points to your bow, Corvin.
Hold up the bow and I look at it,
It's
put it out, and
they call it kinsman, crafted by short folks to the far, far, far north, meant to be a gift to their human neighbors, but the darkness found them instead.
Who are these short folks?
I never met them myself. You see, it's a vast network, kind of. And anything, anywhere, can be somewhere else just as easily if you know where to look. I simply pluck the strings a few times and rearrange the weaves, changing things in my own little ways, but so it's a knowing that comes from understanding the object, but I don't know much about the crafters of it. I just found it in the darkness and pulled it to us.
Wait, so did we go to the actual place in our dream? Or was that like a representation of it?
It was, I plucked...
Because I know I didn't understand it.
I plucked a few oddities from around the world, stitched corners of your minds together, and filled it with familiar faces. I simply wove the dream, the magic, and that was all you.
That is some very impressive magic.
It's not magic at all. I just explained. It's weaving. It's different entirely. The magic that came from you. You brought the magic needed to charge
Thanks.
your
I know
orb.
it's impressive.
It's it's a small gift, for I know the goal you strive to achieve. And we are aligned. This darkness below us, it is everywhere, and it has uses. But you bring these news of it entering the world physically and corrupting our minds, like my dear Kaula. It has uses, but this is beyond usefulness. This is a threat to everything we are here, our whole life. And if it goes beyond Mea'motu to the other islands, what then?
That would be a terrible thing to happen. We will do our best to not allow it.
I know you will. But it's, as fate would have it, I have a request of you. In return, a small favor.
What is that?
So, looking at you, Shalla, now, I presume you're familiar due to your station with young Maya down on the shoreline?
Yes.
I thought so. She has in her possession a book that I would very much like to borrow, just for academic sake. A red leather tome with gold fittings. It's very old. She treasures it, but I would like to borrow it if it is possible.
Have you asked her?
Well, therein lies the second part of the request. Is it possible that I could borrow this book without her knowing it's for me?
So you'd
Why?
like us to pilfer?
We
what
have.
book is this we're going to acquire for you?
It is a history of these lands. It's not an uncommon thing for people to write down their thoughts and their experiences in living their lives on our islands, and they become kind of a traded commodity around going from island to island. And this one belonged to a person that I knew well, and I would like to read their story of their life from their perspective. Maya and I have a arrangement that keeps us separate from each other.
What sort of arrangement?
Want to make me a persuasion roll?
Not good.
Let's just say it's an arrangement that benefits us both greatly by our not being in each other's proximity, if you understand. And if not, it's not necessarily for you to understand.
I saw her. I didn't know that.
We have to go find a book, boys? And Shalla?
I guess so.
Well, I mean, I do want to give my bow a new test.
I mean, it's a book. I don't know that it
Hopefully
would.
we will need that.
Some books are.
You never know when you need a bow.
Some books can be feisty, but I don't think this is one of those kind.
Well, that is boring. But fine, let's go.
I
Do we
can't
need
im-
do we need anything else?
Well,
What else do we need to know?
what else is there to know besides the truth? And the truth is that I do not know either. I can merely stitch the dreams together. I do not see the future or pretend to. But I know the darkness grows around the island.
Want us to go back and get this book now? We were on our way to try and figure out what this whole darkness is.
That is your discretion. You can go now, or you can... When you make your way back to town, it is completely up to you in either way. I am not in any hurry. I'm not getting any younger here, but I'm content on waiting if it's in your all's best interest. Where would you be heading off to?
We were gonna follow Kala's hunting path,
Yeah.
right?
We were, yeah.
That's right, because we didn't get very far. Yeah.
Yeah. We got attacked by a tree.
Hey, that was a nice tree.
Not to us. It was very rude.
Well, if you're going to
But-
set out, we can prepare you some rations to tide you over in your journeys. Either way, if you go further inland or back to the shore, it's... she's gonna hold out a small piece of paper, kind of just a little bit bigger than like a cocktail napkin, and on it she has drawn a rough map of the island. As she knows it. So if you head inland, I hazard you to be careful. It gets a little steep pretty quickly, actually, on this side of the mountain. Once you get up past the tree line, the storms can be quite harsh. The winds can be quite high up the higher you go.
Okay.
But I stay here in Nicaranu. I don't pretend to know the layout, and I do not know how long it will be before you are able to find other people settled. They're up there to be sure, but I do not know where.
Well, we've been following the roads, and we've so far been able to find people, so hopefully the paths will keep us going to civilization.
Yeah, and Shalla, you would definitely know that your knowledge of the area would probably be a little bit more than that map shows in some areas, especially closer to the coast. You'd be familiar that there is a ring road that goes around most of the mountain, or probably all of the mountain.
Oh yeah, definitely. And there's probably more as you get up.
Absolutely. Her map doesn't have much more than the little segment of the ring road that Nicaranu is on, and the road down to Silver Shore and Takor Harbor. But the yeah, it's not a great map, but it's something.
Yeah. We can fill it in for her.
Well, no, this is for you. This is for you. I'm not leaving anytime soon.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, we will prepare you with some rations. Laya likes an excuse to get cooking, so it's no big deal. We've been happy to have you.
Well, we've been very thankful for you to have us.
I like this one. She's got a good attitude for taking a couple of blows to the head. Okay. So, yeah, she's going to scamper off towards the kitchen. And as she scampers off, you can hear some conversation between the two, likely speaking of preparing some dried meats and other simple rations for you guys. We're not going to go absolutely crazy in my game on ration control. If you guys want to track them, you're cool to track them, but you're also cool to like hunt and do other stuff.
Okay.
But it is raining outside. It's probably early, not early. It's mid-morning, 9, 10 o'clock. Hard to tell. What's o'clock? Whose time? I don't know. But it is raining. It's a light rain. There's not a lot of wind to it, so it's kind of that annoying South Pacific ever-present rain type of thing. So it's going to be probably your last time comfortably dry for a little while. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before you head out, or anything else you want to take care of?
Yeah, what do you know about Maya, Shalla? Is this... I feel kind of weird, misleading someone about this book eventually, if we don't know the reason why.
Yeah. Yes, I'm not sure
Well,
about that either.
I would like to ask one other question. Where can I buy a rain poncho?
You wouldn't
Right
buy
here.
it, you would trade for
Anywhere.
one.
About 1,200
Okay, well,
miles
where
to
can
your
I trade?
1,200 miles to your east,
Where-
brother.
Where can I trade my gold for a rain poncho? Close by.
At the
One
ship.
of the villagers might have one that they could let you borrow, or that you could,
All right,
You could always trade your new clothes for it.
Hi guys, I'm sorry about the calamity in the background.
Corvin's also wearing a cloak. I just want everybody to know.
It's not a rainproof one.
Ceremonial.
Ceremonial cloak. I mean, hell, look how big these tree leaves are. We could probably fashion them out of those. I mean, we kind of just deal with the rain unless we need to be out in it for a long time. Then someone might go through the trouble of waterproofing something. I mean, this far out of town with no real trading post, you would probably have to borrow it from someone. This far away from the harbor.
Listen, all I'm saying is I don't want to spend this entire trip sitting out in the rain soaked down to my skivvies. I would very much like to find a place to or a way to waterproof. Any ideas? You're from this cursed island? I mean, this lovely island?
Again, like I said, you would probably have to borrow one from someone.
Shalla, you want to make me a nature check?
Sure.
I am sorry, I'm just playing the
Oh,
character.
No,
I'm
you're
not
fine.
really like this.
It's just this far away from like the main area. I mean, there's a lot of people travel to the harbor to do the trading.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, I started this entire thing off as a joke, just trying to get a chuckle out of you guys. But hey, Liz, I would not mind actually figuring that out.
So a 6 was worse than I was expecting,
Right.
but that helps.
If any of the spells
Yeah,
I have that could
that-
help.
That
That
actually
Druidcraft.
that actually helps. You guys look as Shalla just looks out the window behind you, Corvin, kind of like almost like she's staring straight through you, and her eyes kind of just go dark and cloudy, and there's like almost a crackle in the air that you can just feel. And Shalla, you know that it's gonna probably be raining for like more than a day.
It's probably going to be raining for a little while.
Are you trying to spy
we
on
don't-
something?
Oh, sorry. I just realized that was the thing. Well, I was looking through my spells and I'm like, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, I hit it a bunch of times. It seems like this rain will probably be going on for at least another day, so if we don't want to get too wet, we may need to just wait it out.
Oh, it's just a little rain. We shouldn't.
Yes,
How long
I
does it
feel
rain
the
for
same
here?
way. Tropical rains can last a while. They're usually not terribly heavy, but they are,
Annoying.
yeah,
You got the
persistent.
title of this podcast. Come listen to us talk about the weather for 20 minutes.
Join
It's
us,
very persistent.
join us next week where we talk about paint drying.
Hey, the weather's interesting, especially right now.
Dude, it's always interesting. Absolutely.
Now, let's just. Okay, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and get out of here. I don't mind getting wet. I'll deal with this.
Anna comes hobbling
Think
back
about this.
in, and she's like, "You guys could talk a little quieter when you're complaining." And she flops down a stack of what looks like waxed canvas, little hoods on it.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Anna.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we said we'd help. We said we'd help. It's costing us a lot.
That one, no. That last thank you was to you, Jake, for explaining it.
No,
Right.
she likes quiet in her house, and she doesn't like bickering and complaining. Ask Finn what happens when you complain.
Get ostracized.
Ostrich
What did I
sized.
miss?
It's actually crazy. In D&D, you can actually get ostrich sized.
Ostracized.
A horrible joke.
I think Matt enjoyed that one.
I did, but I hate it that I did.
How dare you make me hear that joke with my own ears?
I'm here all week.
Unfortunately.
So,
All right. I say we double check
Yes,
rations and
there's
I don't know.
Yeah.
okay.
Who's for it?
So it takes about another hour or so for Elia to get some bundles together with dried meats, some like salted pork and whatnot, and some nice tropical nuts and some fruit. And she's got a little bundle for everybody. It's not it's basically one day's good meal for everybody, but on short notice. That's
That's more than generous.
better than eating hardtack, right?
Yeah,
I actually like hardtack though.
I do too.
Never
I
had
loved
it.
it when we made it in middle school. It was so tasty.
That's because we're weird and we like saltine crackers too.
I know.
I'm literally eating a thing of crackers right now. Club.
A sleeve of crackers only has 500 calories. A
Oh,
sleeve of crackers doesn't judge you.
dude, can we talk about like club crackers and townhouse crackers though? Those are the shit.
Oh my god. Mine
No,
are the
give me
Club
plain
minis
saltines.
right now,
Give me plain saltines. I'm happy.
and I put a little bitty squeezy cheese on it. Oh yeah.
All right. So yeah, they get these.
Love that little segue into crackers.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
just got to work better on my seamless transitions back in. But as we
Last we saw.
get wrapped up and we get kind of gathered up and get ready for what's going to be a little bit of a slog. We head through the coconut fields, the almost creepy, just perfectly straight long lines of poles reaching into the canopy above. It's almost disorienting. Like if you've ever been in a parallel forest, they're almost unsettling because you can't. Once you get far enough in, you can't tell where is where because it all looks the same. But you press on forward. Yeah, it's a weird fear of mine. I don't know why. But you press on through. It's a fairly there's a cut path, that makes its way. You're familiar. You made your way this way when you discovered the shadow glass deposit. And into the forest you go once more. The forest, thankfully, is thick enough here that it does offer some respite from the rain that just almost straight down just pitter-patters into the everything around you, just making a ruckus off of all the canopy and the leaves, and the ground kind of squishes underneath you. But it offers some protection, and the generously provided ponchos, they're doing their best. They're not perfect. They keep your head warm. They're not warm, but dry. They keep your top dry, but your pants are going to get soaked at some point. Just like getting your jeans in a puddle, and it just all goes up downhill from there. But you head on, and you quickly find the hunting trail of Kaula. It's been well cut and well worn over years and years of practiced forestry. And it's not too far before you find the spot where you were attacked by the islander wearing dark clothing, wielding dark magic. What are we doing for marching?
Gets a little shiver and
What are we doing for marching order right now? Just
Probably in front again.
Yeah. Well, big plate armor with probably ought to stand in front.
okay.
is the path pretty
Do I
clearly
need to
defined?
refresh? I'm not seeing our characters.
They're not on here. We're just it's
Okay,
just,
good. Then I'm not crazy.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. We're but I am gonna put these guys on here just for to demonstrate what we're talking about.
I will, I assume, follow up the rear, seeing as I can.
That works. Do something like that, or we can do something like that. It's a big enough trail that you guys can comfortably walk side by side. It's not an issue.
Okay.
That's
It's
good.
not like well, I guess it's a hunting trail, so I wouldn't need to lead because I don't even know the trail.
Yeah, we're in uncharted territories pretty much from here on. It's a thick, overgrown section of forest. The canopy is so dense that it blocks out most of the light that the clouds aren't already blocking out. But they're actually quite, as you kind of try to steal a glance, they're the friendly, light gray clouds. There's nothing threatening or ominous about them. There hasn't been a clap of thunder all day that you can remember.
Just a rain.
Yeah, just a rain, just a drizzle. Let's see, for the first segment of this day's travel, can one of you guys give me a d20 roll? I don't care which one. We'll just go with the first one that I see come across the screen. Corvin with a 4. All right.
I am always here to be supported.
No, you're good, man. Got a 4, got a 4, got a 4, got a 4, got a 4. So as you guys are walking, you're making good time. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. There's not any deep mud or anything. The path is still pretty well worn, and while it's been raining good amount, it's been dry here for quite some time as well. It's been dry since the large hurricane blew through about a month ago. So it's like it's soaking it up, but it's not going to sludge yet. And it's just kind of an eerie quiet, aside from the constant pitter of rain against those thick tropical leaves. But there's not a lot else. There's no birds singing, no bugs chirping. And then you hear a branch snap off to your left, about 30 feet off the road.
Did everyone else hear that?
Sounded like something moving up ahead.
I pull out an arrow and knock it.
Shield up, axe in hand.
You guys
Go
sit
ahead
and...
and cast Blast Party.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
go on, dragon lady. Go see what it was. I've got your back, Jack.
So as you sit there for a second, kind of shocked about what... trying to assess the situation. Do we keep going? Do we stay still? You just kind of subconsciously hoping for another sound to try to confirm what it was you heard. And nothing. It's silent. Does anybody want to make a perception check?
Yes.
Do that. I'm also going to move forward.
I will as well.
Okay, so again, we're not really using this as a direct representation. So just like
gotcha.
Scylla, so how, like are you wanting to move like towards the sound, or are you just wanting to move forward on the path a little bit?
Yeah, I'm going to move toward the sound a bit,
Okay.
cautiously.
Okay. Are you going to be trying to be stealthy at all?
Not really, but I'm focused on what's ahead. I'm like ready to jump if something happens.
Okay, cool. Hey, look, Corvin's rolling like Corvin.
I noticed we're on a sound, or I noticed something made a noise.
And Vargo can perceive what's happening across the country. He's a Chinese spy satellite or a weather balloon or something.
Dude, we can't post that on the podcast where we take it down.
No, it'll be fine.
Hackers.
We've been to China.
China #1. Okay, so Scylla, as you start moving forward, you creep carefully, but not to the point where it like becomes an inconvenience and slow and annoying and you get bored. You just making sure you don't step on any twigs or any big puddles to make a big splash. And Vargo, as you scan the area, what Shalla thinks Shalla's like dead eye locked on a branch, and she's like, that's where the hell it is. I swear to God, that's where it's at. And Vargo, you can tell that it's absolutely not. About 20 or 30 foot up in a tree, again, maybe 30 foot off the roadway, you see a small, odd animal just perched up in the tree. It looks like a sloth and a turtle had a baby.
A slurtle.
It's kind of like a slurtle. I don't. It's hard to tell what it's got slightly longer legs than a turtle would, that have grippy little fingers on the ends that are gripped tightly around. Its back legs are gripped around a horizontal branch, and its front legs, you can see, are holding onto a smaller, like pencil-thin branch that it is snapped in half, and its head is a little long, turtly head. Is just kind of looking down at you guys in weird little look of curiosity on its face. As it just
Can I keep it?
Gesture up at it with the heavy crossbow. There's some turtle thing up there watching us. Is Scylla near the tree now, or is it still further ahead?
Scylla, how far away do you think you are right now?
Probably about 20 feet out of the party.
Yeah. Okay. So it's definitely like it adjusts its focus down to you. It's like it was a little bit it was like 100% dead focused on the party, and then it's like, oh shit, there's something moving down there, and then it like jerks his head down real suddenly, and he's looking at you, and it's just this goofy little curious look, like, hey, what are you doing out here?
I poke my head out from behind Vargo and go, does it have black eyes? And then I duck back behind him again.
Oh, he's got a 31 because, yeah, he can see the world spinning before it spins. Now it just got normal turtle eyes.
Okay.
I can't tell you what that exactly means, but it's what it's got.
Doesn't look aggressive. Keep an eye on it, though.
On a second question, game mechanic wise, can I keep it as a pet?
Do you want to approach it?
No, I was being.
Are you sure?
sarcastic.
I mean, it's D&D. Anything goes, bro.
You know what? Do we have any fresh vegetables? Maybe a potato or something in our rations?
There's definitely some. There's a handful of. They're really similar to a grape, but they're a little bit larger.
These aren't like good berries, are they?
No, they're just good berries, like good comma
They're not like-
berries.
Not like
Tasty
the
berries.
good berries.
No, that's a good berry home of the good berry. Can I take your order, please?
Whoa.
That's going to be a store that
It's-
opens in Techor Harbor, 100%.
Okay, so let's do this. I slowly move towards the dragon lady, Scylla. Scylla, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that Shalla?
Nope,
Scylla.
that's Scylla.
Okay.
Scylla.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If you float over their
No.
head, it'll tell you what their name is.
Well,
Oh, will
they're
it
not on
really?
there, right? They're not on there.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just on there.
Oh, it does. It's just teeny tiny writing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you gotta be zoomed in. I go up by the dragon lady and I say, "Come on, let's go take a closer look at it. What do you think?"
I'm already approaching it.
As it looks
All
down
right,
at
then
the,
I'm backing
Wait.
them up.
it looks down at the two of you, and it just, with one of its little grippy hands, starts shoving this branch in its mouth, and it just starts chewing it, chomp, 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 like a typewriter. Just goes to town on this. It's probably a
Like an ear corn.
probably a foot long, pencil thin branch, and it just in 10 seconds has it tip to tip devoured. He just looks down
Dang.
at you guys. Just
I'm gonna grab another one of those branches. I'm gonna toss it over to him and see if he takes it to eat.
oh, this will be fun. I haven't planned on this at all, but I'm gonna run the shit out of it.
You gonna have some fun with it?
That is a 19 with a -5 for a 14, and it misses the branch. The branch soars up the way they do, kind of, broken end forward, like flies up, and it flies up, and then it coasts down, and then he grabs for it.
So it's got the slowness of a sloth, and a turtle.
Yeah, he's an unfortunate creature.
Guys,
Screwed
if,
all the way around.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave him here. We're gonna go on our adventure. When we come back, if we can find him, I'm taking him and naming him George. Sound good?
Would you like
If
me
he'll allow you
to speak with it on your behalf?
You can speak to animals. Yes. Just ask him if he would love to be loved and be named George and go on an adventure with us if he can move faster.
You might have to carry him.
Oh, he's not very
How big is
big.
it?
He's the size of a house cat.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Something I can throw on my shoulder or on a backpack.
Yeah. Or he could walk. Maybe.
I mean, you said he's slow.
He sure is.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'll carry you.
Yeah, I'll use my daily speak with animals and shout up at it. This person, and point to Corvin, wants to carry you around and feed you.
Hey, to show you the world. Tell him I'm cool. Tell him I'm cool. You do it now.
We mean you no harm. We don't eat turtles or sloths.
Wow, you could talk?
Occasionally.
Holy cow, that's crazy. I haven't seen anything like that before.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
Or I guess heard anything like that before. I can't really see you talk. I mean, well, I can kinda.
He's amazed that I can talk to it. What do you want me to say, Corvin?
Ask him what his name is. What is he called?
What do you call yourself?
I would like a name, like George. I don't really have a name. It's not really, it doesn't come in handy out here, you know. You don't really talk to a lot of people. Ever.
All right, I want to take a look at this thing. Since I'm from a faraway area, can I do a perception check to see if it's any kind of creature that I would recognize at all?
You can make me a nature check.
Thank you. Because I want to see if this thing has got anything special about it at all. Because if not, I'm already bored with it. I'm just kidding. 19.
Never seen one before in your life.
Never seen one before in my life.
Never in your life.
Hey, let him know that we mean him no harm and want to know if he wants to go for a ride and see the world.
Do you want to come down and be carried around?
Will there be branches to eat?
Whenever you want one.
Yeah, I'm sure we can handle that.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll come down and hang out with you guys. You look cool. You look different. Where are we going?
We're going to look for the Black Death.
What? That doesn't sound very fun anymore.
But trust me, you will enjoy all of the branches you can have in your life.
You haven't seen any sort of black cracks in the ground or anything, have you?
No, but I just kind of like stay up in the trees. That's kind of my thing. I don't really. It's kind of like, I don't know how I know this, but it's kind of like when you, I don't know, don't want to go outside because it's scary. Yeah, that's the ground is my outside.
Well,
and you can have a nice place on my back, keeping us safe.
He's responsible for you now.
Okay, well, he's a responsible guy, right?
Yeah.
He kind of puts his hand out flat and waves it from side to side.
Meh.
Well, I mean, shit, it's good enough for me.
As long as you're close to him, you shouldn't be in the line of travel of any of his arrows. So,
Yeah, that's all.
In line
Yeah.
with danger.
Really, it's only
Yeah.
if you're just if
Ask
you're
me how I
Shalla.
know.
I haven't hit anyone, have I?
Shalla
You've
twice.
hit me twice.
Was that in the last 30 minutes of the game?
No, not within the last 30 minutes, but hit me twice.
Of the last.
Twice more than I'm
Very
used
sorry.
to getting hit.
He's
It's okay.
repressing
Yes.
he's repressing it.
He's like, it's the worst time of my life. But now I've got a new Slorth buddy.
Yeah, is
Please
there
have
anything
someone
else
Draw a Slorth.
that you want to tell us before I lose the ability to speak with you for the rest of the day?
Just gotta be patient, man. Sometimes I'm a little slow, but I try my best.
That's okay. I can carry you. That's okay.
Okay, you gotta.
You are my little buddy now. Your name is George.
I don't know what he's saying, but he's got a good energy. I trust him.
All right. So now the artist, please have him draw a little Slortle on, like, hanging off of my shoulder,
He kind of
like my left side of my shoulder.
creepily, with his weird little almost humanoid hands, like grasps the fabric of your cloak and just starts climbing up to you.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? I reach up
Does
and
he
I
have-
scratch his head and I give him a stick to chew on.
Does it have long claws?
Not really. You get the sense this guy's a lover, not a fighter. He's just more of a gripper, or like a gripper. So he's not really suited to like.
Yes,
Are we
so-
thinking pretty much a miniature golem,
Claws.
but with a turtle shell and a sloth face?
Something like that. I don't know.
Because that's what I'm thinking.
I invented this guy 30 seconds before this all started, so.
I love it. I love it. And he's part of the party now. His name is George. I love it. Alright.
He's not any,
Onward, friends.
like maybe 9 pounds. Like 9 pounds. He's not, nothing, no bigger than a house cat, really.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, well, you
Let's
keep
see
him
what
well
he-
fed. Should be good, I think.
And Vargo, with your 31 perception, as you peer into the astral plane, doesn't appear to be any others around. It's like an isolated little event. But there's also not a lot of other creatures out and about right now. Also, this is a little bit of a wet dog smell.
We're going to give you a bath and make you smell all pretty. Yes, we are. Here's
Corvin
a
walks in the back. It's okay.
stick.
He does purr though, like a cat. It's kind of adorable. It kind of it resonates in his shell a little bit, so it's a little bit louder than a.
Love it. We are creating a creature. Please name him. Please name it Ace Lordle.
I don't know. That's a little too on the nose. We'll come up with something good for him.
Thought you wanted to name him George.
No, like the actual
No,
this
the
Oh.
race, the breed.
this creature that I've invented.
Got it.
I think we'll just call it a cat.
It's cat.
This is what cats are on this planet.
Gosh.
Please no. I'm allergic to cats.
This isn't a cat though. It's
This
a cat.
isn't a real cat. It's that cat.
Although, mad respect if you roleplay allergies. That's my power fantasy.
Doesn't that sound like something I would do though?
Yeah, probably. But it's cool. I respect it.
Hey guys, listen. I'm sorry. I'm role playing this character, so I'm dropping horrible jokes and just doing all sorts of stupid shit just to be a spoiled ass. I'm really not that guy.
Nah,
That's a
dude,
bad
don't
joke.
apologize for role playing, man. You're good.
No, I don't want to ever be a nuisance to the group. So guys, if I start to get annoying, please tell me. Matt, do not speak.
He's allowed to speak. Everybody, though, as you gather up and get back onto the path that leads forward, you can remember his family, the other members back at Nicaranu, talking about how the trail goes up for a ways, and then it curves around and kind of goes over the north part of the village. So as you guys are walking now, it's hard to tell, but you estimate it to be somewhere around midday. The rain's starting to lighten up just a little bit. It's just now a steady little pitter-patter that you almost barely get hit with the canopy overhead. It starts to thicken up, and the trail starts to get a little bit less pronounced the further you guys make it out from the town. But yeah, it's not too bad. Corvin rolled the last d20, so let's do Shalla. Roll me a d20. And 11. So the rain starts to lighten up a little bit, and all of a sudden it starts to rain heavier and heavier. The sky starts to darken just a little bit, and the wind picks up. As the wind picks up, it upsets the canopy above, and it starts to get a little moist, a little extra moist down on the ground. These big fat raindrops that are being blown by the wind. Some of them are able to even, clock you in the face a little bit. It's inconvenient, and you have a little bit of a slower go getting through this next section of the journey. No dangers, though. It just takes you a little longer than expected as you have to trudge through with rain getting in your eyes and the heavy wind coming through. But after about an hour or so, that wind starts to die down again. The rain starts to die down as well as the more spicy part of the storm passes by. Anything you guys are wanting to talk about while you're all walking?
So the little guy's with us, correct?
He's with you.
On Corvin's shoulder?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna just kind of go up to him and kind of put my hand out to see if he's like okay with kind of a pet.
Okay. Make me a...
Is he furry? Like, you said he's a cross between a sloth and a turtle.
Should he be furry?
He's kind of furry?
Should he be?
I don't know.
Yes. So this is kind of how I'm picturing it. I picture him. You said he's got humanoid fingers, right? They're like,
Yeah, like the creepy, weird, like almost human sloth hands. Yeah, that are just like
Gotcha.
really hella good at grabbing stuff.
I would honestly say, because sloths have normally very long claws, I would think that he has claws.
Yeah, because they're not particularly sharp, I don't think. They're just long.
No, they're not. They're more for like gripping.
Cardi B
Then they
fingernails.
Yeah.
Digging
Gotcha.
in. Yes. I picture a shell on him with a little turtle tail coming out, but it's furry.
I dig it. Okay, so
And
what
a
color?
little bit longer legs.
Okay, and what color is he?
I am gonna say, if you don't mind,
Yeah, go for it, dude. This is the beauty of
I'm
it.
gonna say he's got a kind of a darkish greenish brown fur that leads almost kind of like a beard that hangs down. It covers his nose and his face, and as it goes back towards his head, his neck, that's where you can see like the fur disappear and turn into more of like a leathery kind of skin that goes down into the turtle shell, but the exposed limbs have some fur on.
I dig it.
Okay. The color is an interesting choice too, but I also kind of like it because
Yeah.
of tropical.
Yeah.
He's an
It's
odd.
really green, so it's good to be green.
He's an odd. He's
Yeah.
an odd thing. Charlotte,
Like honestly, I put a thing in an image generator. I'm gonna put it out there for you. I want you to literally picture this: longer legs and furry legs. I'm gonna put it in the Discord.
hell yeah.
I think you guys will love it.
So,
This month is yours.
Shalla, as you start to like, give him some attention, do you want to make me a animal handling check with advantage? Because you guys talked to him first, and you got friendly grounds.
I actually think this thing is almost perfect. I mean, honestly, I think this little guy is almost perfect,
It's pretty dope.
except for change his fur to green.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. That's pretty dope. I love it.
You see it?
Yeah. So yeah, Shalla,
Freaking
give me a.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Oh, good. Okay.
My screen freaked out for a second.
Oh, you're good. Take your time. We're having a chill session tonight, guys. We're having a travel.
I'm really having fun.
We're having a travel sesh.
21.
21. Yeah, he
Nice.
is totally cool with you. He like sniffs at your finger a little bit, and then he just kind of like his head stretches out just a little extra bit, and he kind of nuzzles against your hand, almost like a cat would want to do.
Yeah, adorable.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Did I
feel
just
terrible
get
when I kill this thing.
Don't you?
No, don't kill this thing. Don't you do this thing.
Welcome to
Don't
D&D,
you do
baby.
the bad thing. Don't you do the bad thing. This is George. He is our new mascot.
I love it. As you continue onward, Scylla, do you want to roll me a d20? A tree. Scylla, you want to roll me a d6?
Does that?
2. Okay. Scylla, as you
Fastest this thing has ever gone.
Scylla, as you move forward through the trail, Vargo by your side, you're slogging your way through. It's starting to get even more of a less prominent trailhead. It's really now no more than a single width game trail. And when I say single width, I mean like you're still able to if you like. Oh, whoopsie! I've got all of you selected at the same time. If you like stagger, it's no big deal to get down the path. It's not a big, you're still mostly side by side, but you push onward. The ground squishes under you. Your pants are starting to get a little wet. Your face is wet. It's not cold though. It's a nice hot rain, so it's. It's not unpleasant, at least. It's a nice tropical vacay. But as you walk, Scylla, would you mind making me a perception check?
That's gonna be a 19.
Heck yeah, that's a decent roll. You're getting to the point where you're kind of just going through the motions. Scylla, you've been all over the world. You've covered quite a great distance to get here, and crossing the great river from your homeland, that's the world, but you're just going through the motions. You're just one foot in front of the other. You get to that point where your mind escapes and starts playing fun games just to pass the time, the quiet walk through the woods. So you dart your eyes around, ever perceptive, looking for the raindrops that fall through the canopy, trying to catch them as they fall. And as your eyes are darting around the area, keeping an eye out, you notice from your right, maybe 60 feet off the path, maybe 70 feet, maybe a little further, it's hard to tell, a faint orange glow hanging in the air. Yeah, and so as you guys are walking and you notice this, are you gonna continue walking, or are you
Yeah, I would say we go check it out.
How about I try and sneak up, and if I got to get out of there, I can misty step the fuck out if
Is this
necessary.
something that only Scylla has noticed, or has Scylla brought it to our attention?
Yeah, we got a glowing light ahead of us, so
now it's to your attention?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys look at it, it just is, it's hard to tell how far it is off the roadway or the path. I don't know why I keep saying road. It's hard to tell because it's just a kind of a glob of, it just looks like it looks like if somebody was standing far away from you and held a flashlight in the middle of the daytime. It doesn't give off any bright light or anything. It's just a light floating in the air, and it's hard to tell exactly how far it is because of what it is.
Does anyone have dark vision?
Well, it's daytime, so it's...
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's why it's not giving off a crazy
it's
amount of
darker.
light. It's just... because it's...
It's just a light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fighting with all the other light in the day.
Did you say how high up off the ground it seems to be, or is it just kind of...
That would be easy enough to actually judge. It's maybe waist to head height on an average person. And it kind of oscillates a little bit. Just, you can tell that it's going up and down just ever so slightly.
Got it.
It just floats there.
Hopper.
Just floats there. Fargo, you're up front as well. Do you want to make me a perception check?
Sure.
With a 20, respectable. Fargo, on your left side, about 30 feet away, and you're confident at the distance there, you see another one. Almost on the same level with the one on the right, but, obviously on the left side of just off in the brush.
Interesting. It looks like these may be, I don't know, marking something, or I'll point it out to the rest of the party as we approach the initial one.
Okay, so you guys approaching the one on the right, then? Or are you guys, what's the...
I think that's what we were doing, right?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I knock an arrow and give George a little chin scratch and say, "Hey, buddy, hold on tight."
Okay. So yeah, you guys are approaching, and I will reorganize you just a second so that it makes sense for how you were walking. Okay, so yeah, they're right here is the orb of light that you guys are seeing.
All right. Well, I will let the dragon lady. No, I am going to head over this way. See if I can't get a position kind of over here. See if I can't offer some sort of.
This is the other one over here, right?
Yes.
Oh, there's two of them.
Okay.
Yep.
They're little.
They are little. They're not very big.
I was
at
very
all.
confused.
Really,
I'll
probably
come
no.
over this way.
Probably no bigger than a little
Go ahead.
small beach ball or a soccer ball or something.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What if those two are like some sort of notification thing, or not notification, but some sort of identifier that we went through here? Think of like a modern day grocery store laser beam thing, and it opens the door.
Laser beam grocery. That's a good one.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
I think I know, yeah. It's just funny that you worded it that way.
I mean, I just couldn't think of any other way to put it.
That's why we gotta
Yeah.
go check
It's
it
a
out.
little door chime thing, the Peter Griffin ding, bing bong, bing bong.
We have a ghost in our store. Our chime goes off all the time.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh my
who's
gosh.
doing what?
Oh, it's the will of the wisp. Will of the wisp.
It just kind of hangs there. It doesn't have any like defining features or anything. It just kind of hangs there, bobbing in the air.
Can we do like Arcana and investigate it or anything?
Yeah, go for it. Give me a nature or survival check. I think maybe Arcana too. Maybe I can work with any of those.
I say I've got a Arcana. Yeah, I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Okay.
Well,
It's actually very fitting roles. So Shalla, you're familiar with stories. You've never seen one before, but you are familiar with the jungle lights. They call them. Some of them call them the jungle lights. Some people call them will-o-wisps. They're troublesome little buggers that float out in the unknown reaches, far from civilization, and
Kind of hang.
they kind of hang. They kind of just chill out and float around. They're quite drawn to the rainstorms. I don't know why, but or you don't know why, but it's just what the legends always talk about, and they're known for giving travelers quite a little trouble with their tricksy ways when they're not very active. They're not very like they're not very they're pretty docile, and they're pretty like lethargic until
they're not aggressive.
well, they're aggressive, but they're not they're pretty lethargic until they get motivated.
Gotcha.
I'll kind of let them know that if we leave them alone, they'll probably leave us alone. But they can get a little squirrely.
I'm not putting George in any kind of danger.
George is
Back over here.
George is in terrifyingly crazy danger all the time.
Just by virtue of being alive.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Scylla, you up to anything?
Yeah. Just kind of checking it out. I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
Okay, shit, I like it. Make me a
Yeah, just toss a rock through it, or
yeah, roll me a d20.
Oh,
100%.
fastball.
Ooh.
Heck yeah, roll me a d4 just for shits. 3. We're gonna call it 6.
Go.
Yeah, you throw that your rock with the it's pretty heavy brush too, and your rock somehow makes it's like carried by the wings of a bronze great worm, and it just makes its way and soars until it arcs right through the center of the will-o-wisp, and it pitters into the ground. It did something, but it did something. It like when the rock hit it like bobbed a little extra, like you could tell that it was like affected by it. maybe not as much as you'd think a rock would do, like if it hit a person. But it hit it.
Right. Gotcha.
I say we leave them be and move on. We've already had a fair warning from our friend Shalla.
Did we?
Yes, I said not to bother him too much. They get a little squirrely.
Gotcha.
And I got the name right.
It vanishes in the air.
Great.
Scylla, what's your passive perception?
Let's see. 14.
Okay, 14. Then, all of a sudden you hear a buzzing in your ear, Scylla. It is going to shock you.
Oh shit.
Well, it's going to try to. Do you want to take a counterattack with it as we move into initiative?
Yeah, I'll just kind of like buzz my hand back at it like it's a fly.
Does a 12 hit it? Nope, 12's going to miss. It zips away out of your reach.
Oh, I got a 19 though.
Heck yeah. What? Oh, 19. Oh. 19 hits, actually. You want to make me an unarmed strike? Sorry, I was reading the dice.
Oh, good.
Well, that's a thing, too. We don't have to worry about it for the initiative right now, but if you guys wouldn't mind, if you could, like, just say out what your dice result was, just for the sake of the video
Oh, sure.
in the future.
19. Well, we just don't
19.
want to interrupt.
Okay,
11.
11. Heck yeah.
21.
Blackjack. Yeah, it does 5 bludgeoning damage. Okie dokie. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay, and it kind of feels weird. Your arm, like, it goes almost numb when it passes through it for a second, and it, like, almost rolls off of your hand like dry ice. We will kick things off with Vargo. You are up first, sir. Let us kick it off.
Yeah, he'll shrug his shoulders and then lift his crossbow up and give it a try. Looks like a weird ball of light, but maybe I can shoot it.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a 14 hit.
14 does not hit. The arrow actually flies true, though. The bolt flies true, though, and its body just kind of donuts around the arrow as the bolt as it passes through, before going back into its little globule of light.
These things are pretty slippery. Alright, I will just make some room from the rest of the party and then put away the heavy crossbow. And then I'm done.
Okay, cool. Shalla, you are up with Corvin on deck after.
Trying to do this one-handed while keeping my cat away from my cookie.
Challenge mode activated.
Right? She's like, what is this? I want to touch
Initiate.
it.
Forgot about it.
How close is it to Scylla still?
It's within 5 feet of her. So
I'm gonna do a thunderclap focused away from Scylla. So that 5 feet basically kind of encompasses the edge. The edge of the 5 feet encompasses the will-o'-the-wisp.
okay, does that have to
That's
does that get cast out from you or from a point?
Sorry, what spell was it?
Yeah.
Thunderclap?
Yeah, I think
It
that
says-
originates from you.
Oh, it does originate from me?
Is that the
It
cantrip?
just said the range is 5 feet. But I don't know if that was
Here, let me check.
Yeah, that's the one that's centered on you. The one that takes the spell slot is the targeted.
Excuse me.
Got it.
You create a burst of thunder sound, which can be
Then
heard 100
I'm
feet
going
away.
to move up right around here.
Okay, and then do it like
And
out
I'm
in
gonna
this
do
like out in this way.
Yeah, just away from Scylla so Scylla isn't caught in it.
Okay, yeah. What kind of save is that?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Not good at those. This will be fun.
So if you fail, you take half, or you succeed, you take half.
Okay, cool. 7 thunder damage. What we got going on here? Okay, cool. He takes a little bit of damage. Yeah. Your thunderclap pushes it a little. Does it have a push on it? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I don't think it does, but it does make a loud noise if that's relevant.
Yeah.
to me.
A thunder sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Must succeed on the con throw. It doesn't say anything.
Okay.
I take thunder damage, but doesn't say anything about being pushed.
Yeah, that thunderclap goes off and it does it like it's actually really cool. It's like the Matrix 3 where they punch each other in the middle of the rainstorm and it like does that shockwave effect through the rain.
Oh my gosh.
Just and it
Straight Goku.
yeah.
Do you just clap your hands to do that?
I don't know, how do you do it, Shalla? And it like as the shockwave goes off, you can see that the little orb of the will-o-wisp is just trying to stay locked in place, and it's having a little bit of trouble with it. But yeah, you sure rattled it. Anything you want to do for a bonus
Nice.
section, man?
Nah.
Okie dokie. That brings us to Corvin. You're up, sir.
Alrighty. I'm trying to decide. I have disadvantage. I'll probably have less of a chance of hitting my friends, but. Alright, I'm gonna aim for this will-o-wisp right here,
Go for it.
right in front of the two.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Guys, wish me luck.
God, I will pay money if you shoot Shalla again.
Am I in the line of...
Oh, you're directly in the line of sight.
Yeah, you both are.
Oh, you're good. With the 17, it also donuts around your arrow as it passes through, and it just kind of like makes a little it's like a crackling electricity noise that's kind of like that sounds like an anime smirk. Just it's
Sounds like a smirk.
it's having fun. It's having a good time.
And just not take any damage.
The arrow just passed right through it, like it turned into a donut, and the arrow like swoofed.
Okay.
It's
A
playing.
17 to hit?
Yeah,
Good grief.
they're not very tough, but
They're slippery.
yeah.
Didn't Matt activate Bless?
That was before the
The turtle
Sloth
encounter.
turtle.
Yeah, it's only a minute or so. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
Anything for bonus action, sir?
Well, I have another attack.
Oh, you do actually. Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
I keep forgetting, man.
But this time I'm gonna hit it with Hunter's Mark like I should have done the first time.
Absolutely.
Alright, and now let's go ahead and this time, guys, please don't hit her, please don't hit anyone, please don't hit anyone, and here we go.
I swear I need an overlay button.
25.
25 will actually hit. It goes to try and donut again, but you catch it on the side where it doesn't go.
Nice.
And
Then I am going to hit it with
good.
yeah, we're gonna hit it with grasping arrow to hold it in place.
Sweet. Want to roll me the damage, sir?
Sure, but first I have to do the extra d6 from Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what order, either order.
All right.
3.
So this will be for the extra for Hunter's Mark. Oh, I need to do the damn.
Actually-
I just hit.
What's up, Margo?
I was gonna say, depending on if it has resistances or immunities, it might matter which dice are which, but not by a lot.
And okay, so that was 4 for Hunter's Mark. I
Gotcha.
didn't do my original damage yet.
Yeah, I got
Grasping arrow will be
you. Okay,
another 4,
gotcha.
and then my actual attack damage will be another 4, so 12 damage total. Or no, 16 damage. No, 12 damage total.
Okay, so it will take.
Oh no, 4 plus.
It'll take.
It's like 15.
15. Yeah.
It hurt it quite a bit. Your arrow sprouts into the vines like you're so accustomed to it doing, and grapples around this floating ball of light. And as they go taut, they fall to the ground, as it is immune to poison and grapple and restrained and everything, because it's a ball.
Okay, so
It's a ball of light.
okay. Hey, you know.
Yeah, it was worth a try,
shot.
and it was good damage. It is hanging low in the air now. It is it's looking rough. That do it for your turn, sir?
Yes. Just about. I am going to go ahead and push the limits, and I'm going to use my action surge.
Go for it.
Oh, I also have to mark an arcane shot off. Okay, and then I am going to try this, or then I'm going to shoot at him one more time.
Go for it.
Come on, George, you're my good luck charm. Oh, George, where are you, buddy?
So, Shalla and Scylla, could you guys
Please.
both roll me a d20 each?
Not shallow, please not shallow, please not shallow.
Lowest one's gonna get it.
So just roll a d20.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, roll it just to
What?
make sure, because I'm gonna laugh my ass off if you also get a negative or a natural one.
Oh,
Oh.
Matt and I had one the other day where we went back and forth 3 times,
That's
3 or 4 times.
crazy.
Each of us getting natural ones.
Roll me damage, Corvin.
George, bring me bad luck here. Bad luck here.
Scylla, that's 9 piercing damage.
I promise I'll give you one of my potions.
Gotcha. Well, I was focused on what's in front of me, so when he hits me in the back of the head, just on reflex, I pop off a hellish rebuke.
You asshole.
But lightning damage because my god is a bronze dragon.
Oh, that is so good. What's the dexterity saving throw, Corvin?
Yep, I'm gonna.
I dig it. This is great.
I hate you, Matt.
Oh, he's gonna take
13.
damage. Oof.
Ouch.
15 lightning damage.
Damn.
You asshole. You did that
Hey,
on
you
purpose.
shot me. All right.
I didn't mean to. You shouldn't have been in the way.
This is perfect.
You shouldn't have thrown the rock at the damn thing in the first place. We would have been hitting it.
This is perfect. This is everything
Where do I
wanted.
find my health at? Where do I find my health at?
Oh, it's on your character sheet there. It's
Oh, I gotta click on myself.
oh, you're good. And then that brings us to the Will-O-Wisp's turn, and it is going to attack you, Shalla. It's gonna try and shock you with lightning, because it tried to shock Scylla with lightning, and Scylla was resilient.
Got it.
I don't think it's gonna work though. 11 to hit.
Ew.
Oh, it's so great.
My armor class isn't high, but it's higher than that.
That's not a bad thing.
Why am I not finding this?
So are you on D&D Beyond, or are you on Foundry?
Oh no, I'm on Founder.
So if you double click on yourself, your hit points are at, yeah, your hit points look like they tracked.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if I
I'm
was.
showing 31 out of 46. That seems about right for 15 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
There it is. All right, I see it. I could not find it for some reason. I'm sorry. On with the Bora.
All right, and then the out of nowhere with a whooshing sound, this one gets up in your grill, Corvin. It is going to try and shock you. Da-da-da-da. Come on, buddy. Roll good for... Nope. That's a 14 for a miss. He shocks the air right next to you. Just... But,
All of a sudden, George's hair stand up on edge.
oh, no, he hit George. No, I'm kidding.
No, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Scylla, you are...
I would have thrown myself in front of George.
Alright, I'm gonna take my axe to the one right in front of me here.
Go for it.
Blessed, please.
No, ain't no bless. Oh my gosh.
Boom.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Roll some damage, Scylla.
Oh, damn. Good job.
You're about to...
Okay, so it's gonna be
Oof, yeah.
1d8 plus 4, so it's 10 plus the additional 12 for the 8 plus 4, so 22 damage.
Heck yeah. Scylla, how do you kill a ball of light? Because you're about to kill
Oh,
it.
I'm annoyed as shit. I'm still burning off the electricity I shot at Corvin for hitting me in the back of the head, and I just channeled that through my axe as I slice it right down through this ball of light.
Hell yeah. Alright, that is one wispy wisp down. That brings us to... Oh, anything you want to do as a bonus action while you're at it, ma'am?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just double clicking on the wrong thing here all the time.
I am gonna move up on this one here.
Absolutely. Heck yeah, and that'll be what I would consider flanking if you guys, well, for you, Scylla, not for Mr. Range so much, but yeah, that brings us to the top with Fargo. You're up.
Alright, I'll go finish our encirclement wherever. I guess that square's probably good.
Hell yeah.
And then pull out the hand crossbow. 28.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And I'm gonna do favored foe as well as, I guess, menacing attack.
Heck yeah.
Man, almost minimum rolls. Alright, that's 10 on the first one, then bonus action shot again.
Alrighty.
16 misses, right?
A 16 will miss, yep.
Alright, I am done after that.
Okay, and I'm trying to do math in my head. That's a horrible thing.
Oh, sorry, that's a, let me see if I can link the ability.
Yeah, go for
It's
it.
got a save or it's frightened.
Oh, kick-ass, yeah.
Yeah, wisdom 15.
Wisdom. It's an 18.
Alright.
I was trying to see if they were even able to be frightened, but apparently they are indeed able to be frightened. That brings us to Shalla. You're up, ma'am, with Corvin on deck.
This one is over there now. All right.
These little guys are, they're beefy, but they just cannot hit to save their life. They're trying, though.
All right. I am going to move up and cast Shocking Grasp.
Heck yeah, roll me that spell attack. I love that spell.
Yeah, I haven't been able to use it, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Oh, 14 will miss, unfortunately. It's hard to grab a hold of something that's just light, but
Yeah.
you're not able to find a place to ground yourself and let that energy through. Anything you want to do for a
Yeah.
bonus action?
Nah, I'll just be here.
Yeah, you're not in a bad spot. Corvin can't probably shoot you from right there.
We
right there.
But he could.
He probably could. Go for it, Corvin. You're up.
I mean, I'm right there, but I mean, I'm not in
Just
the
for
way.
that,
So
I'm
hopefully
taking my ball and going home. You guys figure it out.
Corvin, that tree's a mimic.
Let's just go over here instead.
Well, so is that one.
Whole woods are. It's the
Well,
world's
at
biggest.
least I'm not shooting you guys. And that's the important part.
Suggesting something.
I am actually going to use my action and do second wind.
Alrighty.
Gain 8 of that, or gain 14 of that 15 back.
Heck yeah.
And I will reach over, grab a stick, and give it to George and let him start munching on it. Go, you guys got this, right?
Sure.
I mean, honestly, guys, do you want me taking a shot of India again? It's best if I stay out of this one with you guys all right there.
Scylla's
But it'll be fine.
Scylla's like, do it.
I dare you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at it then, guys.
Go for it, man. We're here for it.
I just kind of put my shield up in front of me.
Yes, please do. Everyone, get behind the shield.
Still, I'll give that partial cover to you. You're safe.
13 misses, but I don't hit my friends.
Correct. It misses real bad. It doesn't even have to donut.
You know what? Son of a gun. Oh, son of a gun. I had a freaking lucky feat. I could have re-rolled the 1. Oh, I need a post-it note that says lucky on it.
That's good stuff. You want to use your other shot, man?
I already use it. Use my action when I did the second win.
I think it's a bonus action, isn't it?
Okay, well then, yeah, I'll take.
I don't know. I'm just going
I'm
off
taking
of
my
what
second shot. I'm not so worried about luck or about ones now that I get the lucky feat. That's the entire reason why I got it.
I feel you. Yeah, 12 is going to miss as well, though. But
12 misses.
You do not shoot your fellow party members, though, again. That brings us to the Wispy, who is going to go for... Fargo, you shot at it and caused it some distress, so it's going to go for you. Oh, that'll probably hit. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
He finally does something. 3 lightning damage, Fargo. Good lord. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. That is it for him. Scylla, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with the axe.
Go for it.
With this many around it, would that cost to do flanking?
Flanking has to be directly across from.
Noted.
Yeah.
You could just move across from me.
Yeah, you absolutely
Yeah, I
could.
That would take work, though.
11 will miss, though, unfortunately, Scylla.
All good.
Anything else you want to do bonus action-wise?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. And Vargo, you're up, sir.
Well, actually, I'm going to shoot before I move.
Go for it. Right at Shalla. 22.
Oh, that one.
22 hit.
22 will hit, yeah.
Alright, it's 10 for that one, then bonus action. 13 will miss, and then I'll move for flanking. And then I'm done.
Alrighty.
Why is Forge not loading? There it is. So I am still
You're right up next
close
to
to
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out and try to shocking grasp it again.
Alrighty, roll me an attack.
That's even worse than the first one, so no.
These poor rolls tonight. Yeah, 13 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do for bonus
That's it for
action?
me.
Okay, cool.
Nah. I'll just kind of, yeah.
Alright, Corvin, you're up, sir.
All right, let's take a look. Move myself right around here. That would give me a straight shot at it with a lot less chance of hitting my party member. So I'm going to go over there,
Alright.
and I'm going to take a shot.
Really just gives you a nice broadside on Shalla and Vargo.
Well, good. I haven't hit Shalla yet, so.
So 19 will hit.
Today.
Come on.
Nice.
Roll me some damage.
Ten damage.
10 damage, alright. It,
And then I'm going to take. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's a floating. It's starting to hang a little lower in the air. It's looking as rough as a ball of light can look.
I'm going to try and go for it for a second attack.
Go for it. Unfortunately, second
It's
attack,
not two.
it gets its resolve back and it jerks up in the air. But yeah, you got one good hit on her.
All right, I'm going to go back to petting George underneath the chin and wait for you guys.
Right on, right on. And that brings us to the Wisp, who is going to go for Scylla this time with a shock attack.
No.
That's a 16 to hit Scylla.
That is a miss.
It just, but you're made out of lightning, so it kind of like, lightning and hatred and rage and butterflies, and it just grounds right through you. It doesn't do anything to you. And that brings its turn to a close. Scylla, you're up.
All right, well, I'm going to strike back at it with my axe.
Go for it.
And miss.
11, yeah, it'll be falling just short. Anything else for you, Scylla?
Actually, no, I would have advantage flanking with Rio.
Yeah, absolutely would. Go for it. Roll that shit again. Good looking out.
So this one would be a much higher roll.
Oh, 21 will definitely hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad. Not
10
bad,
damage.
not bad. 10 damage, and it disappears under your axe, just like the one before.
Whoosh.
Anything else for you, Scylla?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright. And then, Vargo, you hear brush trampling and heavy breathing coming from the north until it's right upon you, coming out of the shadows, almost as if you were doing it yourself. A large black dog that seems to be made of shadows
That's what we were looking for.
lunges for you. And then he takes a bite at you, like Scruff McGruff takes a bite out of crime. That'll be Oof, but it used up all of its energy on the sprint, and it can't quite find your arm that it's aiming for, so it misses. That'll be it for its turn. Vargo, you're up with a doggy in your face.
Alright, let's take a shot with the hand crossbow. This'll... There we go. 21?
21 will do it. Yeah, these things don't have near as high ACs. They're little light buddies.
Alright, I'm gonna do a trip attack with that hit and the favored bow on it.
Sweet, okay. What's the DC on the trip attack? Or is it just a trip attack?
It's strength.
Strength, I got
15
you.
again.
Not terrible.
Oh, and sorry, one more D8. Or no, never mind.
Oh, shit, with 15 he maintains his footing, but...
Okay.
We'll still
Let's do
take the stuff, though.
second action. Bonus action, I mean, 14.
Okay. 14 will hit.
I'll try another trip.
Hey, why not?
Superiority die, yeah. Alright,
Hey
16.
guys, sorry for spamming that.
Another strength save.
I just
Okay.
put
Wait,
a bunch
can I
of
only do
fighting
one
style superior techniques in there accidentally. I was trying to read what it was.
Oh,
Okay, 1 second. Sorry,
it
man.
happens.
I'm just doing math in my head, and it's terrifying. Okay, cool. And another strength saving throw. Oof. This time he is tripped.
Alright, I will, I guess, move around it. And, yeah, I'll be done after that.
Cool. Shalla, you are up. The ball of light in front of you has been felled by Scylla's mighty axe, and there's a shadowy beast that is engaged with Vargo.
Okay. I'm going to... Okay, Doggo is over there. This might be a little tougher, so... I am going to... Storm Ascension.
Oh, heck yeah. And that's
I
your
forget
action
that.
or your bonus action? I believe that's your action, right? Or is it? I can't remember.
That's what I'm trying to check. As an action, yes.
Gotcha.
So that's my action right now.
Cool. So you guys see Shalla just kind of like, her eyes do that thing where they go black again, like a storm cloud rolling in, and she lifts off the ground a couple of inches, and there's just electricity crackles all around her in the air. Heck yeah. Anything for a bonus action, man?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. All right. And that brings us to Corvin. You're up, sir.
All right. I'm going to come about right here. Yeah.
Wait, so...
And we are going to take... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, you just got crossbow expert, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So if you move up into melee right now, you'll have advantage on your attacks, because it's prone. Otherwise, you'll have disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm at right there. Oh, it's prone?
Yeah, I knocked it prone with my
Okay.
second hit.
Perfect. Okay, so then... Just go ahead and walk up to him like a... Oh man, what is it? There was a movie that had a guy just walked up and just kept on just firing arrows into something. I cannot remember what it was.
Any of the Lord of the Rings.
Anyway. Okay, sure, that works. And they were just having a casual conversation while they're just like literally loading everybody full of arrows.
Go for it. Make some.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Make some shots.
Absolutely.
18 will hit. Go for it. Oh, good hit. Good hit.
And I'll go for my second shot.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Ooh, yeah.
26 to hit. So that would be...
So just roll the damage normal, and then yeah.
There you go.
So-
If you hit critical hit, it gives you your total.
Well,
plus
that's
what
not
you
though.
roll.
So yeah,
Oh.
it's really
8 becomes 16. The 2 and the 1 is 3, so it's an automatic 19 plus the 15 you rolled.
There you go.
well. So I'm
Dang.
no. So hang tight. So it
Okay.
did a critical hit roll already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
so we want to do
1d8 plus 2 plus 1, so it's gonna be 8 plus 3 is 11 plus.
Okay, so you did a 6 and a 6 is what you rolled on that. So it'll be 6 plus 2 piercing
You need
damage.
to
plus...
re-roll it.
No, we're good. So hang on just a second. So I'll explain what we're doing here so it makes sense. So one of the dice, they're both 6s, so it doesn't matter, is going to be 6 plus 2 plus 1 for a total of 9 damage for the hit. It's a 1d8, so it's 9 plus another 8 for a 17. A 17 total, I believe. So it's the full damage plus what you rolled is what we do. Full damage plus what you rolled plus the modifier, right, Matt?
Modifier in both. So it's,
modifier
so
in
1d8
both.
plus 3, and that's 11. It's whatever the modifier.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So 11 plus your 9 is gonna be 20, right? 20. Heck yeah. 20 points of damage is a hell of a hit.
And then
Damn.
it doesn't kill it.
Nope, it is still up and it is still looking angry.
Then I'm going to fire off a grasping arrow off of that 20.
So we've done 2 hits already, sir.
Yeah, no, that was going to like I was.
Oh,
going to
I
use
gotcha.
grasping arrow.
I gotcha.
Waiting for damage to come through. Yeah,
I gotcha.
calling
Yeah,
grasp,
that works, man.
calling grasping arrow to do another 11 poison damage and hold it in place.
All right.
Pretty much restrict its movement by 10 feet, and if it moves, it takes another 2d6 poison.
Absolutely. It is going to be Scylla. You're up then.
Right. And I'm gonna jump up here to join the party. And I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
Absolutely. Oof. 25. Hell
Oh.
yeah. Hell yeah, Scylla, that hits.
Solid hit too.
Solid hit is indeed. 1 second.
Don't forget these are advantage.
Oh, yeah, roll that again, Scylla, just in case you maybe somehow got a crit on that shit.
Yeah, it is.
Indeed, you did.
Boom.
Nice.
And
Man,
that's
this might
how
be
we do
night
it.
of 20s.
Hell yeah, it is. Ooh, and that was a good dice roll, too.
Alright, so it's gonna be 12 plus 11 for 23.
23 points of damage. Scylla, this is your 3rd killing blow today. How do you want to do it on this bad boy?
Damn.
Yeah, just rush right up and bring it down right between its head and its shoulders, lobbing that head right off.
That is
And I look at Scylla and go, I set him up, you knock him down.
That is fan-freaking-tastic. Anything else for your turn, Scylla?
Yeah, I think we're good there.
Right on, right on. Shalla, you're going to hear a rustling darting out of the brush. As
Okay.
another one of these creatures comes running your way. And he'll get to join the fun. And this one is no more. He rolled hella good.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's initiative. Okay, good. Not to attack.
Not to attack. Yeah, no, not yet. That's coming right now, though. He is going to bite at you, Shalla. That's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okie dokie. That'll do 8 damage to you. And can you make me a strength saving throw? 18 is good, and you're also hovering in Storm Ascension, so you are not getting knocked prone anyways, but heck yeah. He didn't know that.
Got it.
Heck yeah. Okay. He did a nice little chomp on you, and that is going to be his turn. Vargo, you're up.
Alright, as I run between these two, I'll try to set this one up again for you. And then go do another attempted trip attack.
Heck yeah.
15?
15 will hit.
Alright, I'll put my last favored foe on this one.
Right on, right on.
14 piercing, and then bonus action attack.
Go for it.
Ooh, a crit.
Ooh,
Should have saved my extra dice.
hell yeah, man. I'm here for it.
Alright, so, I guess 20? Right?
Yes. Yes, indeed. I believe, right? Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, and then a strength save for the, I guess I had advantage on the second one, maybe. But yeah.
Cool. Strength save coming your way. He is prone as well. Holy cow. This day is not going how he thought it was going to go.
Yeah, I'm done after that.
Hell yeah. Shalla, you're up.
Okay. I am going to... I'm gonna shock and grasp because I want to do this.
Go for it.
I
Shotgun
hit it.
grasp it. Hell yeah.
That ain't doing shit.
Advantage.
You do have advantage. He is prone on the ground.
I do. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Try it again.
You can do this.
14?
14 will hit. Roll damage.
Sweet.
And if you want to, will you roll me another d6, please?
A d6.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Cool.
This is a new thing. Your Inner Tempest feature, that's your level 6 feature. Whenever you hit with a spell that does lightning damage, you do an extra d6. So that is
Oh, nice.
a
Cool.
solid 10 damage of lightning to this pupper.
I'm also gonna use my bonus action to call the wind.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
An amazing cantrip to have.
That is a, That is a, what kind of saving throw is it? Strength save.
It says it's a strength.
I'll do a strength save.
I don't know what the saving throw is.
It'll be your spell DC.
Spell. Okay, so 15.
He does not make it.
Alright, so he gets pushed 5 feet in, like, this direction. I don't know how to make it do it.
Absolutely, and because you are in your Storm Ascension
Basically,
form, you can
From the
do
embargo.
yeah, you can do the damage thing too. 1d8 damage. You're a little bit of a damage machine there. Yeah. So we are at 10 plus 6. Wait, 10 plus 6, right? Am I confused here? So it's 10 plus 6,
Shocking
16.
Grasp was 4.
Yeah.
And then had a custom roll of 6.
That was
and then
your
a roll of
that was
6.
your extra dice for the So you are at 16 damage.
16.
Heck yeah. He takes a big old blow from the wannabe lightning elemental. All right. That does it for your turn. That brings us to Corvin with Scylla on deck after.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is what I always forget to do, and I'm going to hit this guy with Hunter's Mark.
Heck yeah, go for it.
Then I am going to move myself down here. Do you want to move the guy on the screen? Didn't she push him 5 feet out?
She did
Because
indeed.
if
Yep.
he's within, say if he's within.
Actually-
Okay, good.
Actually, hang on just a second. I want to double check on something. Yeah, no, that's 5 foot. Yep. Go for it, man.
Shoot. Well, no, I can't because I already used up all my arcade shots. I was going to say I could finally use my bursting arrow, but. All right, I'm just going to take a shot at him.
Go for it.
Is he still pro?
He is indeed still prone.
Will that give me advantage from here? Or will I be
It'll be disadvantage from there. It'll be advantage if you're within
And I'm
melee.
just going to move on up, red, dude.
Heck yeah, go for it. $14 will hit.
14.
Absolutely.
All right. Heck. Eight plus another d6 for Hunter's Mark.
Absolutely. Nice. Nice.
11, 14 damage.
Absolutely.
Now take my second shot at him.
Go for it. You guys are rolling hella good damage dice tonight.
I know. Nice for a change. Nineteen.
19 hits.
And then let me add my d6 over. There we go. Another 11 damage.
Heck yeah. He is still
And
standing
then-
and he is unhappy.
Is Misty Step a action?
It is a bonus action, sir.
Alright. I have not used my bonus action, correct?
No, I think you just shot 2 times. Yep.
Yep. I'm going to use Misty Step and get the hell out of Dodge.
Alrighty. It's, yep, that works. And that brings us to Scylla. You are up.
Right. I am going to run down here to cut an angle. And launch my breath weapon right across at it.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Do it. It's a deck save.
Yep.
Normal. Oof. Taking some damage.
That's a fail.
Is that 7
That
damage?
is a really cool effect that you have going on.
7 damage. That is.
Yep, 7
nice.
damage.
Scylla at 6 hit points. How do you want to kill the final thing here? This is amazing.
Just
Good
rush
grief.
down Godzilla breath,
Everything
blast
else.
it right in the face, and barbecue that fucker.
I love it. Everybody else
Who's
is
hungry?
just having a little bit of fun, and then Scylla comes up and she's just like, Dr. Octagonopus.
I'm a firing my laser.
Heck yeah. Alright, that'll bring combat to an end, as for the time being, there are no more shadow dogs running at you through the overbrush.
Can we please take a short rest?
I mean, that's up to you guys.
You guys want to take a short rest, get some of our abilities back?
Stop, catch a breather.
Absolutely. Does anybody want to make me a perception check just to see if we can get a nice little place to take a breather?
Sure.
Yeah, I think Vargo's got it.
Yeah, I think he does too. He's thinking of.
Yeah, I would agree.
So, you know, if we all walk
Just
about
what the hell?
1,200 miles east of here, there's actually a really
Hold on a
comfy
second.
place.
Shalla finds a good place, and then I point like 5 feet to the left, and it's slightly better.
Holy crap. Good grief.
Like that episode of Entourage where they're trying to find the right spot to take the mushrooms at Joshua Tree. Not here.
Gosh.
Meanwhile, they're finding paradise in the jungle. Corvin's over here trying to figure out if he can fit inside the turtle shell.
Hey, he's my buddy. He wants to show me around his house.
Yeah, you guys find a little place. It's right at the base of a really big, thick, like tropical oak, and the canopy from it's keeping almost all of the rain from dripping down on you. The ground's even dry there for a little ways, so you're able to find a real comfy place to hunker down and chill out for a little bit.
I quickly use prestidigitation to dry my clothes.
Respect. Greatest spell in
And
the
then
world.
I go over to George and I use prestidigitation again to clean him, because it says, in clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. You would agree George would fit inside 1 cubic foot?
Oh, yeah,
Or
dude,
would he be bigger?
I know, even if he is, prestidigitation is my favorite spell in the entire game. You can use it like a blow
fucking love
dryer.
it.
You just do it one section at a
Exactly.
time. Yeah, heck yeah.
Gotta do it every hour, or he starts to stink again.
Can I use it on my party members to dry them off?
I mean, consent first, but you can, absolutely.
Yeah. Does anyone want to be dried off?
Sure.
It's getting hot in here.
I did my little snaps, folded my arms, twinkled my nose, and blinked, and all of a sudden you guys are all dry.
Yeah, it takes about a minute
Yep,
to get
like-
through everybody, but yeah, you can absolutely get everybody comfy cozy.
That was about 3 40s to 60s TV show era genie/witch references. I hope you will appreciate.
Oh, there was once a time. There was once a time.
When you would appreciate my jokes.
Oh no, I just, there was a time when I watched horrible old cartoons and TV shows.
Huh.
But
Well,
yeah,
the snap was from Orgo. The blink was from I Dream of Genie, and the nose twitch was from
Bewitched.
Bewitched. Thank you. I couldn't think of it,
nice.
but I was just like throwing them all together for the hell of it.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, you guys can take a short rest, and anything you guys want to talk about or go through or do or play with or, whatever, you guys are more than welcome to.
I'm just gonna sit over here and I'm gonna inspect George
I
every
might-
minute or so. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I might look in my scrying in my button crystal ball.
Okay, what do you want to look on?
I don't know.
You can do, you can scry on people and places.
Yeah.
So, like, when you used the honest ball, you, kind of were, like, doing that, like, crazy, super high altitude bird's eye looking down on the island type of thing.
Yeah.
So you can do it from even that distance, or you can do it on a
Oh, cool.
specific
So I can kind of like see the island.
Yeah,
in general.
as long as you're not like, yeah, you can focus on any place that you want, and you kind of can, it's your little ball, it's your sensor, so it'll be kind of placed how you want it to be. There's just people don't classically use it for that because it's more, it's more. A lot of people will use it more for like spying on somebody, so you want to be close in.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to say you can't zoom out.
I might zoom out a little bit and just kind of see if I can't feel for like that darkness
Oh, hell yeah, I love that
that
idea.
we're looking for.
Let's do
Maybe get an
this.
idea of what way to go,
Yeah. Roll me
or if we're headed in the right way.
a d20 and put your wisdom modifier on that.
A D20 and my wisdom modifier. All right, so this will be +4.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Natural 20 for a 24. Wow.
You are going to find where every one of George's family members live with this roll. You will see everything.
I see all.
So it's so crazy. So you look into this ball, and it's such an odd thing. It's so crystal balls, if you've ever seen one, have a way of you get like lost in it because there's nothing to...
I mean, it's me. Of course, I've seen a crystal ball.
Right. You kind of get
You might be
lost
surprised
into
I
it,
don't have one.
and it's just really like it brings you in. This is different. It brings you in a different way because there's just so many imperfections and lines going through it. And some of them, the glass is just thin enough that you can see in, and you can see the gold beneath it, and it's just kind of really, there's something neat everywhere about it. It's just endlessly fascinating, and your eyes just track along it, and electricity all around. It just goes like from your fingers through the ball, and your eyes cloud over like roiling thunderstorm clouds, and you're suddenly 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 feet off the ground above, and looking to the east. It has a hard time focusing, but it zips and zags and cuts through trees. A half a mile to a mile, maybe. You're not sure. It's a ways off to the east, but there is indeed, because you're so familiar. You saw the active fissure, the active darkness leaking from the ground. You knew what it looked like, and you knew that while it was a thing, the ground was a place, and there were other places where that ground has been similarly disturbed, and your mind, amplified by the powers within this weird object, shot into the sky, focused down on it. It's in the middle of the jungle. It's hard to tell in exactly, there's no landmarks or anything, but you followed the ball east, And as your sensor fades and your eyes clear and you come back to consciousness in yourself, looking around, you're fairly confident you've got a strong bead on the direction that you were headed. That was a hella useful idea. That was awesome.
I didn't know if that was possible, so I thought I would give it a try. So
It's always
cool.
possible, and it's always impossible until you do it, and that's my favorite kind.
And I will let them know that I have a general idea of what direction to head.
Yeah. So with that, you guys are more than cool to mark off a short rest, and we will pick up from there next time. I don't want us to go too awful late.